Libra, this is your April 2019 forecast. Sun, Moon and Rising. If you would like a private reading with me or hypnosis to facilitate permanent change, do use the link below. And your whole year forecast, Aries through to Pisces, all 12, $20. Do use the link below. Do like, share and definitely subscribe and tell all your friends and family. So this month, Libra, there is going to be a sudden development, and this is stemming from the full moon in March. And this is going to bring attention to an area in your life where you have to reassess. You know, you thought things were the way that they were. There has been a development. There has been an obstacle. Something's come up. And this is making you reassess, is that worth it for me? Is it worth carrying on? You know, where is the worth? Where is my value? Where is the idea of I need to get that done, but now this is stopping me. This is getting in my way, or that person over there wants me to help them as well. So I've got both of these issues getting me from what I've agreed on, what I've decided on, what I've already accomplished. Now for you, it's going to be to do with your commitment and your commitment to work or at home. And there is going to be a new title there. So it's this, the idea of do I stay or do I go? For some of you Libras, this is that, you know, I thought everything was going okay. I was going to give it another go. Things have been tense. But, you know, Mercury retrograde's bringing, you know, my day, my issue, my routine, my work and my health back. So for some of you, this health issue is making you feel like you are, your partner's obligated to look after you or you them. You feel that they are doing more for you, so this is making you feel low. So this has happened before, so it's back. And so you're relying on the other and makes you feel bad. For the others, this is, okay, so we've had this discussion, we're in a good place, but work issues, day issues, you're not helping, you're not doing your fair share. We do have the Five of Swords when it comes to your love, and that is Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And the idea of the masculine opposing the feminine, this is about our dominant roles and how they are clashing together. You know, my work's more important than your work. I earn more money than you do, so you can look after the home and the kids more. Well, that's an outdated view. Where's that come from? You know, has this come up before? And then, you know, I'm sorry, you know, things are all going back to normal. And then it's back again. You're like, for God's sakes, I thought we'd had this conversation. That's it, I'm done. I'm getting a divorce. Because the idea of some of you with your commitment to do with a split, to do with walking away, to do with what the home looks like, what your day looks like, it is up again for some of you. And this could have been, like I said, you've got a deadline at work, there has been some issues, so you have to work some extra hours, or they do, and this has brought up a complex situation at home, which has happened before, and you're like, you know what, that's it. Because this card is saying there has been, someone feels taken advantage of, someone feels like the other is avoiding responsibility and duties, someone here feels like they are looking after the children or doing the day more than the other. And so this is hurting me. This is the mental thought that I'm obsessing on, that I'm thinking of, and this is how I'm feeling this month about my partner, about my relationships. For others, this is, I definitely feel like there has been some infidelity, some cheating or some lies, or I feel like I've been tricked. You know, you said that when this job was going to be taken, that there would be plenty of help at the home, but I found that, you know, this has happened again. It's not. And you said that this was just a small period of time because I've just started, I've just gotten this role, and so it's going to be a transition, it's going to be time period, but everything will just, you know, slow down, everything will get back to normal, there will be balance, it's all going to be good, but for right now, can you do this? And it just hasn't stopped, and now that it's happened again, it's really, you know, created a bit of a clash there. So that's just for that one there. So if we're talking about a split, you know, that can happen as well. Some of you, you know, you decided we're going to work on this, and then you've said nah. And for others, this is, okay, so I have this commitment issue. It's from a divorce. It's from a relationship, some hurt from the past, and I'm struggling. I'm struggling this month. Maybe there's been a, you know, sometimes you can frighten a horse and they'll bolt. It could be a word. It could be a situation. It could be a situation, a social situation, and maybe something's happened that made you or them feel like they need to bolt. So that's an issue there as well. So your Gods and Titans cards, we do have the Jade, the Emperor, which is about organisation. And then we have the green man, which is about abundance. Now, as soon as I said that, I feel like for some of you, if you decide to stay, if you decide that, you know, we need to have that conversation. Okay, this issue's come up and I am not going to sit on the potty anymore. This is how it's going to go. We're talking about swords. We're taking action. We're setting rules. This is about our dating. This is about our children. This is where I'm making these, the line in the sand. This is where I'm putting these rules up. These are my boundaries. Don't cross them. You know what the boundaries are now. Don't tell me you're not aware, because you are aware, because I'm going to have this conversation. And Jade the Emperor is saying, right, we need an organisation, we need a schedule, we need to stick this on the fridge, and it needs to say, these are your duties, these are my duties, this is your day, this is my day. We need to get this sorted, and I need this to be firm. I don't want these cancellations. I don't want these last minutes. I don't want these, you know, out of the blue situations where I'm now picking up extra, or you to them. So organisation is going to help you there. Now, also in your work. At work, we do have the Five of Wands. This is a project. Now, this project is nearly at an end, because that's what this moon's all about. So what effort I put in, I've been going along all of a sudden, just like your home, just like you're dating in your home. This is something I've worked on, been going all the way around, and I thought it was getting to the end. I thought everything was settled. I thought that I was just about to go, done. And then Mercury retrograde's come around, and it's hitting you in your routine, your day, your work, and your health. And because it's done that, it's made you have to look at something again and reopen it, reassess it, you know, re-edit it, look at this again. Maybe you need to relaunch it, but the details are there, and it's caused a scramble. You and your co-workers are on a project. You're getting the deadline, and you know there's fighting, there's disagreements, there's people throwing each other under the bus. There is some bullying. There is some control over leadership. You know, I'm in control. No, you're not. Maybe you were nearly at the end, and your boss has come in and said, right. You know how they say, I did all the work, and right before, you know, we've presented it, and right before I get to go up and take my bow, someone else runs in and says, thank you for all my hard work. And it's like, you didn't do anything. You raced in at the last minute, taking the glory. That's another scenario this can go. But we're not on the same page. We're having arguments. There's a scramble. Maybe the marquee didn't arrive, maybe the venue didn't, you know, something's an interference, something's come up, something's a pain in the butt, and you've committed. You are delivering, even if you have to go on crutches and make the food yourself. It is going to happen. And so this card's saying there is some issues, there is some obstacles, there is some interference, and for some of you it's about this male-dominated role. Some people don't want a female rolling it, and you know, males as well. Maybe this is in a female-dominated career or university or finance, and people have issues because it's a male in charge. You know, there is a roles. It's going to be an issue here as well. Now, lastly, this is okay. Well, things have come to a standstill. The money was there. Now the money's actually, you know, uncertain. We don't know. We're walking in eggshells. We're like, it's going to be there. We don't know. And so again, we've got the Emperor Spat organisation. We need an organisation to get this through. Now, you do have abundance. So abundance is saying the help, the material, the physical, the tangible will be there. Whether it be your home situation or your work situation is going to be there, but there is going to be that difficulty. There is going to be that crap in between now and the end. Again, if this is talking about a health, there may be a procedure. Okay, this is recurring. There may be a procedure. We do have the Sun card in your place of health, which is about... So Mercury retrograde is in your 6th house, which is about your body and your health, and Uranus is giving sudden change in the 8th house, which is about surgery, and it's about relying on the other. So that is sudden development there, and it's going to give you a fresh start. Maybe this is emotionally been pulling down, unable to work. You know, maybe that's what it is. The house has stopped you from being able to achieve what you have, or the responsibilities and obligations at home have stopped you from being able to do what it is that you want to do. But there's a sudden change here, and this is going to give you freedom. It is going to give you movement. It's going to be able to get you forward. The Sun card says this is a whole new cycle. This is a whole fresh you. The perspective has changed, and it could come through with maybe they didn't have the information, and now it's been highlighted. The information's there. Like, well, we can sort this out. I know you've been struggling and you've been suffering for ages, but we realise it's this, and you know it's simple to rectify. So we're going to do that, and you're like, oh my God, I got my life back, everything's wonderful. During Virtue Messages from the angels, we have the thoughts, the dreams, the moments that we want leading you towards your prayers, and the angels are saying, it's okay, we're getting you there. And then you have a star art. You're the star of the show, reach for it. Don't forget to stand in your glory. Don't let anyone take away your precious glory for the hard work you've put in. Someone might run up and try to take your credit, which they don't deserve. And Archangel Gabriel says there's negotiating, there's talking, there's back and forth, texts, faxes, phone calls, all these different things. And there's also, like I said, that talk with the person in our life, that codependency. You rely on me more than I rely on you. I can't carry both of us, whether this be work or it's at home. I can't do it all. We need to talk about this. We need to sort this out once and for all, because I am not doing it again. So be kind to you and those you love. And from Jedi Side Jake, may the force be with you.